Today's lesson is about significant figures. Significant figures are digits which contribute meaning to a number and its accuracy. The following are the rules for significant figures. First of all non-zero digits are significant. Second rule, all zeros between significant figures are also significant. For the first two rules, it's easy to understand. For example, if I have 2.35, means 3 significant figures. If I have 405.6, then this will be 4 significant figures. The students always have trouble with the third rule. All zeros which are both to the right of the decimal point and to the right of all non-zero significant digits are themselves significant. What's the meaning for this rule? Let's define the all zeros before non-zero digits are leading zeros, like these 3, they are leading zeros. These leading zeros are not significant figures. Then we call zeros at the end of a number that's trailing zeros. If we have a decimal point, then these trailing zeros are significant figures. For these two trailing zeros, since we don't have a decimal point, then it's not significant figures. In other words, trailing zeros, whether it's significant figures or not, depends on the decimal point. For example, we have number 0.00108. This is leading zeros. It won't count as significant figures. Therefore, we have 3 significant figures for this number. For all zeros, only when 0 are leading zeros or trailing zeros, there is a chance of not significant figures. So when you figure out how many significant figures for a number, you need to pay attention to leading zeros or trailing zeros. That's all. The zero which is between 2 non-zero digits definitely will be the significant figure. For example, like this 0, definitely count as a significant figure. For second number, these 3 zeros are leading zeros, not significant figures. So we have 1, 2, 3, 3 significant figures. For 0.00200, we have leading zeros, and also we have trailing zeros. For trailing zeros depends on the decimal point. We do have decimal point here. So these 2 zeros will be counted as significant figures. So we have 3. For 19,000, we have 3 trailing figures. Since no decimal point like this, it won't count as significant figures. So we have 2 significant figures for this number. This will be 4, definitely. These 2 zeros between 2 non-zero digits will be counted as significant figures. For this number, we have 1.00106. We count all these as the significant figures. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For last one, this is a trailing zeros, and we don't have a decimal point, so it's not. We only have one significant figures. Let's talk about rules for rounding off. If the digit after the 1 being rounded off is less than 5, we round down. If the digit after the 1 being rounded off is a 5 or more than 5, we round up. In IB Math, DP stands for decimal places. SF stands for significant figures. Now let's go to guided practice 3 about rounding problems and significant figures. For number 1, round off to the nearest 100. So we will change last 2 digits into 00. Then we cross out this number. The first number you cross out, you got to do round up or round down. For this 7, we need to round up, so we change into 100. Let's go to B. Still change 2 zeros for last digits, then cross out. Then you need to check this 3. We know 3 is less than 5, so we round down. That is 400. For C, I need to change into 2 zeros for the last 2 digits. Cross out. This 6, we need to round up, so change into 4800. For number 2, round off to the nearest 1000. So we change last 3 digits into 3 zeros. We do 1, 2, 3, cross out. This is 7. You need to round up. So we have 1000. For B, cross out last 3 digits, change into 333. Then this 5, round up. That's 6000. For C, change last 3 digits into 000. This 2, since it's less than 5, so we round down. That means 434,000. For number 3, write correct to 2 significant figures. For this kind of question, you have to work out from the front. Count from front 2 significant figures, then cross out the rest of numbers. For example, like A, we need only 2 significant figures, so these 2 we stay. Cross out 6 and 0, then change into 2 zeros here. Then check this 6. Since it's more than 5, we need to round up. So we get 1800. For B, we have leading zeros. Leading zero is not counted as significant figures. So we only keep these 2. This 9, you need to round up. So we get 0.041. Let's go to C. From front, we need the first 2 significant figures. Cross out 4, 6. Since this 4 is less than 5, so we just round down. Therefore, we have 3.0. Make sure that when you change into 2 significant figures, the value will be very close to each other. Like 7060 is very close to 1800. Some students just cross out 60 round into 17. Definitely it's wrong. So always check after you change into specific significant figures. Are they close? For number 4, write correct to 3 significant figures. For A, we know this bar meaning. That's 0.636363. We need to change into 3 significant figures. So from front, these 3 is significant figures from the front. So cross out this. These 3 will be round down. So we have 0.636. For B, the first 2 leading zeros is not significant figures. So we get started from this 6. I need 3 significant figures. This 1 will be round down. So we have 0.0637. For C, we need 3 significant figures from the front. So we have these 3. Then cross out the 8. You have to change into zeros. But this 8, you have to round up. Therefore, we have 257000.